Hello everybody and welcome back to Dickie's videos where no war game remains unplayed. Well, for a certain amount of time. And here we are again with Field of Glory 2 and the Wolves at the Gate DLC. We're going to look at the French versus the British forces today. So we're going to have a little of a little bit of a French British tango, I'd like to say. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like and that subscribe button. Your support, goes a long way to helping my channel become more visible in the great sea of YouTube videos out there. Guys, and I enjoy bringing this niche market of war games to the frontier of my YouTube channel and my own unique look and take on them all. So, like I said, guys, don't smash the like button because you destroy your keyboard, or don't smash the subscribe button because you might smash your keyboard again. Just like the channel and they subscribe. That's all I got to say, guys, because like I said, I value all of your positive feedback, and I love this conversation and how with everybody on any videos I do. So without my further lollygagging, let's get into the excitement. So we're going to have a look at some British forces today. Fantastic. So the terrain is not overly favourable here for any shield wall, in my opinion, but we're gonna see what we can do. So we're gonna look. We've got armoured lances, nice little plumage and banner on the end. We're gonna have 10 of them for 64 points. Lancers, which are very nice. We've known you can use, and this be able to dismount them is also really good. And then we've got the light javelin horse, dismounted armoured lances, which are very tough ground. Defensive field wall, raw shield wall, poorly armed rabble. We have massed archers, we have crossbowmen, we have light archers, light crossbowmen, and the light javelin men. So a good mixed array of troop, in my opinion, but nothing beats the blockade, the shield wall. This game, guys, this DLC changes the game. When you think about it, and it makes the game a little bit more interesting rather than your average Field of Glory game. I love Field of Glory, and I'll love the previous DLCs just as much as this new DLC, but it certainly brings something else to the fray. So we are going to have 2 armoured lancers to the left and then 2 armoured lancers to the right, not going into the marsh hopefully, and then we're going to have some light javelin men, light archers to screen the front ranks to hopefully knock down some strength of the enemy and hopefully baiting their lights into combat. Hopefully I'm not going to get too overzealous today and lose it all in a horrible thing. I think somebody commented on my video the other day about using massed archers in the front line. I agree. If they're behind and able to be defended, they shouldn't be put on the front line, which I agree. I mean, I've got as many light stuff as I possibly can here. I wish I could have more shield wall because I would just... But the raw shield wall is just good enough. They're going to be my backup dancers for this battle, this little soiree. And of course, we're just going to have... we might even have some lancers that we dismount for spearmen. I mean, are they going to be... it's in the thingy, so 80 points left. I mean, I might as well go for another cavalry unit. It just seems a thing. But we've got the raw shield wall backing up the main army. We're going to dismount them lancers. No, I didn't actually choose them, did I? No, I didn't, did I? Okay, that's fine then. 16 points. I don't think we can have anything for 16 points. Oh, we can have some poorly armed rabble. And if you can have poorly armed rabble, it's worth having them. Just because they are an extra combat unit. They do well sitting in rough terrain, which I think I'm going to stick them on that little hill thing there. I'm going to accept that there. So the mission of today, ladies and gentlemen, is to take this left flank on this hill, move everybody up to the right, and then see if we can hold it. The problem is you dismount them; they're just a very small, unit there. So we are going to be shield walling like the best of us. So we've got some Biophontic foot. Sorry for my pronunciation. So we've got some mix of troops, but noble cavalry. So we're going to, of course, just advance the way. I think we've got plenty of lights here. Not too sure what they have on the right side, but we need just to advance. We just need to advance the wall as quickly as possible. There we go. Get that cavalry off the rough ground. Get my cavalry to this left side where it can hopefully get onto this point here where it's going to actually annoy the enemy. So we've got like a little valley here, but we're going to turn there. So let's hope for a victory. Let's hope we pray to St. George that we're going to actually be victorious here. So we are just going to push as quickly as extremely possible here. Not entirely sure how many light javelin they have here, but of course we are going to race towards that terrain. I'm hoping they don't capture it. I mean, there's a lot of cavalry on that left side. They got 1, 2, 3 spots, and also they are the commander-in-chief as well. But I'm not too sure what they have to this right side. They're definitely going to have the numbers here, but we have a slightly more veteran units here. But I've gone for the more shield wall army. No fixed massed archers. That would hopefully have a chink in my armour. A lot of raw shield wall there. I mean, this game is just got to grind them down, grind the enemy down, hold them in place. You just got to get the flanks on them, break their cohesion, and off they go. But like I said, sometimes it's not as simple as that. Sometimes the walls just grind at each other, and you get that unlucky combat where you're, got multiple enemies against you, or some other thing that's going to happen. I think, I'm not entirely sure I want to shoot these light foot. God, I want to hit this general unit in the rear. I think we are just going to be able to capture this point. We are going to push this out here because I feel like I'm going to get flanked eventually. So unfortunately for me, the enemy have units, infantry to that slight right side, so we're going to have to probably push something to the left, push something to the right. Alright, we are going to hopefully dominate this the left side. That we are going to bait his cavalry into making a silly movement down there. Well, we need one unit that we're going to hit away that may come into contact with a poorly armed rabble, so I think we're going to have to hit them. But I think we're all going to move here again. And we're going to hit the general unit, of course, in the back. I'm going to stick them there. They're not going to move just yet. We're only just going to capture this hill kind of thing. We're only just going to be on this hill. Well, it's not particularly an objective, but these guys are here are further forward. It is going to be a mass ballet dance. I'm sorry, I seem to have a dance theme on this game today. With tango, we have a dance. There's some raw troops in these. Where did I see raw? Well, they're not. There's a lot of men there. A lot of men. Sorry, I think I've said I was playing the British. I'm playing the French. Oh, what a silly boy. But we've spotted the cavalry to the right. We're going to get maybe light javelined a little bit from the centre. From the right. I think I'm going to have to hit this unit a few times just to knock it down from strength, because I feel we are going to... What would the charge be here? That is what we're going to do. We are nearly in position, but like I think people do comment on my videos and say, you need to keep reserves back. You need to hold the line. I mean, this would be a fantastic, but I think that cavalry can evade. So for me to charge that and get really out of position is not something I want to do. I would love to charge right down there, but it's going to end in me being amazingly out of position. So I think we are not going to do that. We've got plenty of space for the lights to run through. They're going to overcharge into me more than likely. Let's see if we're gonna. We've got some commanders there. The Napoleon Rebel have got charged, but holding the ground, because they're moderately disordered. So that's a good point there. Remember, guys, terrain is the key. Terrain is the key. What are we? Disorders mounted, elements heavy foot, disorder, cataphracts. Makes sense there. This is what I want them to do. I want them to pack that cavalry in so tight that a fleeing movement would make them actually hit each other get stuck in there, and we're able to cut them off and destroy them with a rear charge. But the shield wall has met in the centre. It's just a clash of men. It's a scary thing, the shield wall. You know, I would not like to be in that melee with these shields sticking through and people stabbing each other left, right and centre. So that is good for me there with the stats. I'm kind of happy with that at the moment in time. But I want to stack that in my favour a little bit more. I'm going to do that by adding that extra unit in there to grind. And, you know, unfortunately, it's not a one of the cheaper units. It's the mediocre unit. So we are going to hit that general unit in the rear again. We're going to have to move here. We are going to move forwards. But I'd like them to stay. Oh, no, that's good for them in there. Oh, it's a different fort. It's the... No. We're in a bit of disadvantage there. We're going to move back. I think I made a little bit of boo-boo advancing closer to that rough ground. Okay, now we're going to charge here. We've got a disruption, and that means that's fair enough for the raw troops to charge in there. You see, I'm going to try it. No, they stood. Plus 3% modifies apply not add to each other. It's not bad, not bad. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. We're going to move these lights to the right. These raw troops are just going to sit there ready to thing. We're going to put these to the left somewhere. They're going to move and maybe try and shoot some guys they can get. Yeah, until they start moving around, we're not too sure what we're going to do. Offensive spearmen. Oh, this is ordered. Yeah, not bad on that, is it? No, I think we may even get a pushback here, maybe. Yeah, we did. Not bad, not bad. We need the multipliers though, and we lost. We lost there, so this is where the irregular foot will come up. But overall, I think that's a good start. We're gonna. It's not over yet until the fat lady sings, but I feel we've come at a good advantage. We don't want to get too overly flanked, and this is what I didn't want to happen. I kind of messed up a little bit. But they are raw shield wall, which will get annihilated by the dismounted armoured lancers. So this unit now at a major disadvantage due to 2 units now hacking away at it. We're hoping we can just attack out. Once we destroy this unit on this hill, we should be able to flank these units on the centres. It's like a... my left flanks is bulged out a little bit. But there's plenty more of them on the road. So the road to victory is going to be... unfortunately, them getting disordered. I mean, but, you know, it's just... I had to move back. If they would have got charged by the infantry, it wouldn't have been a pretty game there. So disruptive cavalry on the left. Push back there. So we could flank them here now, which is good. Push back, which I'm not kind of happy with. What we are going to fix these in... Can we crossbow them at all? No, we can't, but we can crossbow the guys down to the left. So what we're going to do is keep these pinned here. Wow, and we are going to push down here. You see, that would be a drop, which would be good for that unit to help these booster out a little bit. And then these gentlemen will attack, of course. So that's a good modifiers there. And then they're fragmented, and we're 100% with the multiple and plus 47%. I'm kind of... I might even break them this turn. Nope. So everything just holds firm in this game. Okay, of course, the dismounted lancers are going to have to go onto that unit. And then we're going to push forward here. I mean, I don't know what it would be whether to charge or not. So we're pretty good there. And now this is even the odds to this unit a little bit. So I'm kind of happy with that. 99% on the left. Yes. That's unfortunate, really. Well, the general dying in the centre is just one of them things. I can't do anything about it. So the cavalry lancers, I'm assuming these guys will back up eventually. Yeah. We backed up on the left, but that gives us a chance to throw some more javelins at them. Hold firm. Hold the line. Not too sure. I want to try it. I mean, we're going to evade and get shot. And I assumed we was going to back out then, but we didn't. I think that was probably a bad charge. Put the hold firm there. We're going to keep everybody where they are so far. A few dicey moments on this battlefield. The centre, surprisingly, with even the general in there. Wow, dropping 2 levels of cohesion on the raw shield wall. No, the normal shield wall as well. So it wasn't just the raw shield wall. So within the first few turns, guys, we are literally in the midst of battle here. Everybody is getting in there. I mean, the issue is now they are blocking themselves in with just lots of men. I mean, I understand there's lots of them, but, you know, it's just sometimes not great to block your money like this. It's certainly given me a run for my money with the French forces. Definitely the... see, we're at a negative there, and I think we're broken in the centre. Disrupting the foot in the... there, wow. Some pushbacks that are not kind to me. Well, they've broke. No, I thought they broke. Well, we need to bolster the line with these unfortunate reserves. Let's first of all break the cavalry infantry here. See if this drops the cavalry. No, hold firm. Wow, putting me in the worst situation ever there, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, we're going to have to try for that charge. Nope. Nopity doodah, zippity day. That's not bad, actually. Okay, where will the next push through be? I think we're going to have to push these back. What's the impact here? Oh, 1. Whoa. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm hoping for an indecisive. But we hold firm. But that disorders that. No, it doesn't disorder them because they didn't charge me. I thought that would disorder them because of the rough terrain. I think that's a good idea. I think that was a good idea. Yeah, well, he's on a loss because there's so many of us. Bit lost. What combat to do now? Yep, that's the best one, I think. Lucky. Auto break due to losses. No, unfortunate, no disorder and a pushback. So we're capturing this right hand thing. This is going to be a bit of a stick. No, actually not a stickler. Wow. That's turned. So I think we're bulging out in like a U shape at the moment in time. But there's that cavalry unit on the extreme left, which I don't think I should have charged. I should have stuck my cavalry right in front of him to break the zone of control, because he may now charge and break this shield wall line, which I just over-exaggerate. I got a little bit zealous. And there was an overcharge from the cavalry. But he may panic now because there's a cavalry unit sitting there. You see the difference between a human player and a computer player, isn't there? Definitely. So the general unit, is it on the same? Oh, it's fragmented. What height is it? 50 and 50. So it's on the same height difference. I thought it was on a higher one. That's why he charged. So 4 back in the centre. A lot of dead men in that centre. There we go then, break. Hopefully breaking them to fragmented. Yeah, ooh. Big disruption here. Wow. Wow, guys. Look at that charge. All the way up over to the centre. But unfortunately putting me at a huge disadvantage there with the way they're flanked. Oof. Make you disappear. I'd rather them not be in combat anymore. Some amazing combats fought here, and we're going to have to be a little bit annoying. What's going to happen? We're going to stick these there. These guys are going to charge this cavalry. Pretty good. Pretty good. There should be a break, hopefully. This will drop some. Nope, it's not a break. But you know what? Regardless of that, it's yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So I'd say that cavalry is out on a limb. We're just going to pepper this infantry, this light cavalry, if he's going to let me do so. We'll bring these lights to the left. Got some crossbowmen. So let's see the combat res. So pretty good still. I should have fought the shield wall first. And enough to auto break them. So we've got multiple units here which are actually negating against this armoured lancer unit. So, wow, looking up for the French. Having them 2 units of reserves to bolster the line has made a big difference here. With the left side, it's crumbled, but there is more British spearmen and shield wall infantry ready to counter-attack me and just to turn around. But the dropping cohesion for a lot of the units is probably going to make an effect. And there goes the overcharge on the right, which was good. Wow, lucky, getting lucky today. The cavalry did get countercharged by the raw shield wall, but impact, son. There's my impact troops. That cavalry unit should go now. Their cavalry on the right side, advancing. We're going to have some, maybe drop that unit to fragmented. Nope, hold firm. There's going to be some big drops on this right. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wow. Some games I just get absolutely whooped. But it's just them. It's going to be a counter charge there, I think, maybe. Yep. And even before I can switch the kettle on, the French have become the victors. So it was a fantastic match there against the good old Brits, but the French proved to be superior. The two contributing factors to this victory were the hill on the left, the holding them, the rough terrain here did a little bit of help, choosing them combats right, looking maybe sometimes a little bit more detail about the combat res, keeping the reserves right. So there you go, guys. This has been another preview of the French and British forces for the new DLC Gate Wolves at the Gate. Don't forget that like and of course that subscribe button, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you on the next battlefield. Where and when, just wait and find out, and bye bye.